The starting pitchers tonight were Danny Herron for the A's and Kyle Davies for Atlanta. Two guys very hot at this point in the season, as Davies in his first 4 major league starts had an 0.77 ERA. Meanwhile, Herron in his previous 3 starts had worked 23 innings and he had given up only 5 runs. The game was scoreless going to the bottom of the second. Adam LaRoche led off with a double for the Braves, and after Andrew Jones was hit by a pitch, Brian Langerhans flied to left, and Brian Jordan was up next. LaRoche at second, Jones at first. The pitch to Jordan bounced to the right side and threw into right for a base hit. LaRoche is around third, and he will score. Stopping at second is Jones. Brian Jordan kind of nurses the ground ball single to right field through the hole, and the Braves take a 1-0 lead. Didn't get a whole lot of it, but it was perfectly placed. The next hitter was Brian McCann, who was making his first major league plate appearance. Back of the runners, Herron deals, and it's swung on line to right, base hit. Over to third is Jones, rounding third, up to the ball is Fisher. The throw is cut off by Dan Johnson. It's 2-0 on McCann's first major league hit, scoring Andrew Jones, and Jordan goes to third. There goes the baseball into the dugout. And then it was the pitcher, Kyle Davies, then maybe the Braves using the element of surprise. Outfield shallow toward right. The squeeze is on. The bunt is perfect. Herron throws to the plate too late, and everybody is safe. Safe at first is Davies. Jordan scored from third. McCann goes to second. Sacrifice, RBI, fielder's choice, suicide squeeze, 3-0 Atlanta. The A's would climb back in the ballgame, though. In the 4th inning against Davies, Eric Chavez led off with a single, and Bobby Crosby was next up.
3-1 pitch, and Crosby swings it, hits it a mile down the left field line. That ball is way back, and it is long gone. Boy, you hit a ball like that, and it doesn't matter what park you're in. Wow. He really tagged that one.
And then after a base hit by Dan Johnson, Nick Swisher struck out, and Matt Watson was looking for his first hit back with the ball club.
Braves leading 3-2, and the pitch to Davies was lifted in the air. Well hit ball, left center field, well back, and off the face of the wall. Streaking for third is Johnson. He'll be held there by Ron Washington, and into second with a double is Watson.
And then it was Danny Herron, who was a DH at Pepperdine, a chance to drive in a run with the middle infielders playing back.
Out of 3-2 offering, and swung on and chopped slowly to short. That'll get the job done. That's for Paul throws to first for the out, but coming in to score the tying run is Dan Johnson. As Watson remains at second, and it's now a 3-3 game.
It stayed 3-3 until the Braves battered in the bottom of the 5th with 1 out, and Marcus Giles facing Herron. Here is Marcus Giles ripping one in the left field corner right down the line. Fair or foul? Fair, gone, home run. And that quickly the Braves take a 4-3 lead. On the first pitch that Giles sees the bottom of the 5th inning, a hooking drive right down the left field line into the second row. His 4th home run. But the A's would come right back in the 6th inning, and in fact in that frame they would knock Davies out of the ballgame. Crosby led off with a double. Dan Johnson popped out. Swisher walked. And Watson lined out, and Danny Herron had a big chance to help himself. Crosby's at second. Swisher's at first. McCann sets up outside. The 1-0 pitch is a line drive to right field for a base hit. Crosby's around third. Up to the ball is Jordan. It's going to be close. Here's the throw, but it's way off line. Crosby scores, and the A's have tied it up. Up to second goes Fisher, and Danny Herron comes through again at the plate. A's 4, Atlanta 4. And here comes Bobby Cox. He pulled Davies, and Roman Colon came out of the bullpen, got Kendall to bounce out to end the inning, but Colon was still in the game in the 7th inning when the A's would take the lead. With 1 out, Kotsay singled, and Chavez was next.
Here's the pitch to Chavez. Long drive, deep right field, well back, and a 2-run bomb off the bat of Eric Chavez. Brian Jordan never even moved. Boy, that thing had to be good. 15 rows back in the seats in right field, and the Oakland A's have taken a 6-4 lead. Boy, Crosby and Chavez have just smoked that ball here tonight.
Aaron went 6 2/3. He left with 2 out in the 7th as Kiko Calero came on and struck out Marcus Giles with a runner on. And then we went into the bottom of the 8th inning with the A's still leading 6-4. And Calero allowed a 2-out base hit to Andrew Jones. Ricardo Rincon came on with Langerhans, a left-handed batter, due up for the Braves. Bobby Cox countered with the ageless Julio Franco. He singled to left field, and so the Braves had 2 on and 2 out. And Houston Street came out of the bullpen to face Brian Jordan.
0-2 and the pitch. And a cold strike 3 on the inside corner. And Houston Street douses a potential fire here in the 8th. We're going to the 9th in Atlanta with the A's in front, 6-4.
And the Braves wouldn't go easy, though. A leadoff single in the bottom of the 9th against Street by Brian McCann. The pinch hitter Marte was up as the Braves looked to get a rally going. And Street working from the stretch, nobody out, runner at first. The pitch to Marte is the line drive at third, and Chavez goes back to first, and it's dug out by Johnson for a double play. And it took almost a split second, and now it's 2 out in the bottom of the 9th. And Brian McCann, as well as he sprung the bat his first night in the big league, made a rookie mistake at first base, and the A's made him pay for it on a line shot to third, right to Chavez, and a 5-3 double play as McCann couldn't get back. Then after Furcal walked, Marcus Giles with 2 out in the 9th, the last chance for the Braves, but he also represented the potential tying run. Now here's Giles, righty against righty. Johnson plays behind the runner at first, and the pitch is ground ball to short. Kuderos to his right. He guns it across, and just in time, and the A's have a win. The A's break the 11-game road losing streak. Danny Herron gets his 4th win. Street gets the save. The A's hit 2 home runs as the A's take the first game of the series from the Braves 6-4. And we'll have the